Hello, friends. What's going on, guys? Doing something a little words were on, so I kind of decided, you know what? Why not? Just throw it in my browser and shoot the shit. Have a little kind of background live stream of a live stream. Yeah, don't really know what to expect, man. I've never done anything like this. I didn't even know it was possible to, like, put a YouTube video, like, live in OBS. This is all new territory for me, but I think it's going to be all right. I don't know what they're going to be showing. I heard that, EA posted something about showing some Jedi, not Fallen Order. Holy shit, what's it called? Survivor? Is that what it's called? I'm so out of the loop, man. How are you guys? I'm sleepy. I don't know if you can tell. I've never played Among Us. The last game that I played, man, was Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, like, I've played a couple other things here and there. You know, never to the extent of, like, Red Dead. But, yeah, I actually under the Christmas tree right now. Is Cyberpunk, and I'm so excited to play it. I was really debating about unwrapping it, taking out the disc, because I got it I told my wife to get it for me on the Xbox. It was like $20. I just want to sit on my couch and veg out and play the game. I debated about unwrapping it, taking the disc, installing it, and playing it. And wrapping it back up and putting it under the Christmas tree. But I'm not an asshole. But welcome, guys. What games are you excited for? You know, as somebody who used to play a ton of games, as someone who used to be like, have their finger completely on the pulse of the gaming industry, of all the new things coming out, and over the past, like, 4 years, that does not exist in my mind anymore, just since I had a kid, started this new career. You know, I don't play as games nearly as much as I used to. I used to play constantly with my buddies on Steam and whatnot, but I really don't play anything these days. Yeah, anyway. What's up, Sean? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I never played it either. Among Us is the one with the Space Among Us. Yeah, okay, I recognize Among Us. I don't really know what it is. I've seen, like, kids dress up as those characters for Halloween, but I'm like, oh, it's a video game. I don't know anything about it. I forgot they're doing an Indiana Jones game, Stuart. Yeah, I'll definitely end up playing that. I've never played a God of War game. I've never played a Witcher game. There's so many games that I've never played, never dabbled in. But yeah. What's up, Cole? Good to see you, man. It's about imposters. Okay. The Thing, basically. Do you guys remember a game called The Ship? It came out years ago, and it was kind of like a whodunit. Kind of like you had to figure out who, like, was it, basically, from what I remember. It was kind of a fun game. Similar premise, I think, where you have to figure out who the murderer was or something like that. And if you killed like an innocent person, you were out. Or I can't remember. There was a game where it was called The Ship, and I doubt it's active anymore, but it was a fun concept. People just ended up running around killing everybody. Not playing the game as it was intended to be played. But, yeah, anyway. Wanted to tell you, HelloGreedo, I'm going to be commissioning as an officer. No kidding, next year, and heading to Japan from there, getting my degree in March. No shit, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's crazy. That's huge. Congratulations. I mean, you went in not too long ago, a couple years ago, and that's a pretty rare. I only know a couple guys that have ever done that. Gone from enlisted to officer. I knew a few warrant officers. That's intense, man. Congratulations. Had one of the best powder days of my life today. We are almost 200% snowpack right now in Utah. That's crazy, Cole. Yeah, it was like 80 degrees today here in Florida. 80. Yeah, I did see some of the leaked Acolyte pics of like some characters on set. I did. Oh, I did a lot of dishes today, Keats. It was my day off. Family wasn't home until like 2. I did a lot of dishes. They were backed up. Happens when you have a kid. And work every third day for 24 hours at a time. Would you ever go into VR? Keats, you know, I'm not going to be an early adopter. It looks fun as hell. I would love to get my hands on a VR headset. The problem is, for me at least, is money. It's expensive as hell. And I'm just hoping that in the not too distant future, the price of admission is going to drastically drop. You know. Yeah, that's really what I'm hoping for. You know, I always use the example of like DVD players. When DVD players first came out, they were outrageously expensive, like $1,000. And within like a year or two, they dropped to like $100. So I'm really hoping that, you know, that VR headsets will start to come down sooner rather than later. You know, if it comes down to a reasonable price, especially as somebody who doesn't play a lot of games to begin with, I'll definitely jump on board. But yeah, I'm in no rush right now. Caleb Kemp, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Caleb says, have to ask, have you heard the new Metallica single? I'm finally seeing them live next year. Nice, man. No, I knew they did release a new single. I have not listened to it yet. You just reminded me. I think I saw them post on Twitter. Maybe I saw a Twitter post about a new Metallica single. But no, I have not listened to it yet. But I will after the stream. They've always been consistent. They've always, kind of like Foo Fighters, man. They've always been consistent and pretty great. So yeah, I'll have to check that out. Fun running music too. I find a lot of their newer stuff, Caleb. Well, I say newer, but it's probably what, like 10 years old. How old is Moth Into a Flame? Moth Into a Flame came out in 2016. Okay. So, like, I find a lot of their newer stuff to be really great running music. More so than their older stuff. I mean, Master of Puppets is pretty fun to run to, but I'd find a lot of their newer stuff, like on that album with Moth Into a Flame, to be pretty damn fun running music. Although, lately, I would say the past 2 or 3 months, I've been running to, like, I don't know, hip-hop, Kendrick Lamar, stuff like that. It's got a really good cadence to it. But anyway, nope, haven't listened to it, and hell yeah. That'll be a good show, man, for sure. That'll be a really good show. Let me know how it is. Next year. Is that like late next year? They probably announced their tour dates way in advance, right? Anyway, I appreciate that first super chat and channel support of the stream. I saw one of my favorite bands called Limbeck. I've been listening to them since 2003 when their first album came out, and it's me and my buddies are one of our favorite bands, and we've been following them, and you know, they haven't put out new music in so long. But they like re-released their first record on vinyl today. It went up for sale. And I texted my wife as soon as they posted it. I texted my wife and I was like, here's another Christmas present idea. Boom. And I sent her the link to buy it. And by the time, like within 5 minutes, by the time she clicked the link and went to buy it, it was already sold out. And I was like, oh, bummer. I hope they do another pressing. But yeah. November. Nice, Caleb. An hour until Jedi Survivor. Oh, okay. Am I a vinyl person? No, not really. I tend to get like my favorite albums from my favorite bands on vinyl. If you watch my office tour video that I posted like maybe 2 months ago, you'll see I have like a little vinyl display shelf thing on my wall, and I kind of swap them out from time to time whenever I want a new background. Right now I have an Owen album, Ghost Town by Owen. It's up there. So yeah, it's usually just I tend to buy records from my favorite bands, my favorite albums, and I rarely put them on my record player. It's very rare. But it's more so like kind of utilizing them as wall art, you know? Cole, I used to. Actually, when I graduated high school in 2004, Cole asked if I've ever surfed around Jacksonville. I graduated from high school in 2004, and instead of like, you know, how people get like high school graduation rings, I was like, back then I was like, even today, I'm like, why the fuck do I want a graduation ring from high school? This is going to be meaningless bullshit to me in a month. Why do I want a class ring? So instead of that, I told my parents, yeah, I don't want a class ring. How about a surfboard? And they got me a surfboard. So yeah, okay, a little bit. For a couple years I did. I didn't take it too serious. It was more so just to drive to the beach with my buddies and, you know, try to stand up on a board. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, you get pretty decent waves. Again, it's all relative because I don't know shit about shit. But, yeah, it's not too bad. You know, there's way better places, of course, but Jack's Beach can be fun. If you're ever in Jacksonville, my favorite beach is called Anastasia. It's a state park. Anastasia State Park, and it's never as crowded as like Jacksonville Beach or Mickler Beach or Michler, as the locals call it. Yeah, Anastasia State Park. It's down in St. Augustine, and it's like $5 to get on the park. And is that Al Pacino? That is Al Pacino. Wow, he looks way I mean, I know he's a lot older, but he looks way different. Damn. Yeah, anyway. The people that were born the year you graduated are adults now. How old would they be? 18? Yeah, that's wild. Are there any of those indoor surfing places, Cole? I know they had a few of those in Georgia when I lived there. There was like an indoor... I don't think you could surf, but it was enough to like kneeboard on. It was like, I don't even know what they're called. Those were pretty fun. What's up, Cisco? Hi, Greedo. I don't watch the Game Awards at all because they suck. I'm sorry, but they do. I never do either. I just happened to see that they were on, and I was like, yeah, I'll throw it on my screen. Why not? I don't think I've ever sat down and watched one. I don't really have a desire to sit. Apparently, I saw somebody say the last one was like 4 or 5 hours from last year. There's no way in hell I would ever sit down and watch all of this. Like, I'll just look at the cliff notes the next day, you know. Keat says, what's Christmas like in the house of HelloGreedo? It's going to be different this year because of the new career. I actually have to work on Christmas Eve. So I go into the fire station at 6:30 in the morning. And then the next morning, on Christmas morning, I will leave the fire station at 6:30 in the morning and probably get home around 7:15. So it's going to be very different. I'm going to get home. And my wife and my daughter are going to be upstairs, and they're going to wait for me to come downstairs until I get home, and then we'll do Christmas. But yeah, so it's going to be way different. But yeah, normally, you know, me and my wife will have a mimosa or a Bloody Mary in the morning, and we sit there, and our daughter opens up presents, and we kind of do one at a time. Each of us take a turn to open a present, and you know, we kind of make the morning and the opening of presents, we try to make it last, you know. We don't try to kind of burn through it really fast. We try to, you know, take our time, sip some mimosas or a Bloody Mary, and kind of breathe it in, you know. And then we just are lazy the rest of the day. My daughter plays with all of her new toys. Yeah, it's a good time. The Pinkman, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are on planet Earth. The Pinkman says, hi, Greedo. I love you. That is all. Well, thank you so much, Pinkman. I love you too, man. I greatly appreciate that channel support. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I don't know if you're paying attention to this Game Awards. I'm not really, and I completely forgot that I had it on my screen. But anyway, cheers, man. Thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate that. That is all. Cheers. Do you get presents? Me and my wife get each other a few gifts, but we really do focus way more on our daughter. As expected, right? I mean, like, I think we're going to get each other, like, 5 gifts or something like that. Nothing crazy. Nothing, like, huge. We're not one of those psycho families that, like, buys a car and doesn't tell the spouse. Oh, you buy, like all those commercials. Oh, the husband bought the wife a Toyota 4Runner and didn't tell her about this giant financial purchase. It has a big red bow on the hood. That guy didn't look happy. Have you seen Lost? Keats, we've watched, I think, the first 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons. And then we just stopped watching it. It just kind of got, I don't know. There's so many episodes per season, and just kind of the story kind of left me behind a little bit. I mean, I would kind of wish we would have stuck with it, but whatever. There's a lot of other great shows. That's one of my... George says, I do like walking in the woods, less so in the warmer seasons because of bugs, but on an agreeable day, I can enjoy a summer hike. Well, I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do, man. I love a good... We got some pretty good trails around us and stuff like that. And whenever we go up to the mountains, which used to be really frequent, we used to go to the Smoky Mountains every single year of my life, and we would do hikes, you know, multiple hikes in a trip. And yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. I like walking outside. I run every other day, every third day or so, 4 miles at a time, and that's my church. That's my meditation. That's, yeah, I love it. I work next Thursday. I didn't realize they were playing Thursday night. This guy is on the stage for a very long time. I wonder what he's saying. Oh, nice. He's a voice actor in God of War. Unaware. I've never played those games. I saw that Xbox, the official Xbox YouTube channel, just posted a code in the live stream chat of the Game Awards. I copied and pasted it and tried to put it in my Xbox app on my PC, and it was already taken. Of course it was. Of course it was. That's what that lull was in conversation. No, I'm not playing a game on the other screen. In fact, that is my old house. I need to make a new one. That is a loop. That is a fake webcam, my friend. That is a loop, kind of like Speed. You ever seen Speed with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock? That is a looped video. Trickery, if you will. And that's not even where I live now. I haven't lived in that house for 4 years. I need to make one of my current house. One of those fake live streams. Yeah, Sean, I have a really hard time getting into single-player games. I don't know why. Like, a single-player game has to really pull me in. And maybe God of War would, maybe The Witcher would. I'm sure I just haven't given them a chance, right? I've tried to play a couple Assassin's Creed games, and yeah, I just can't get into them. I've played one Assassin's Creed game from start to finish, but yeah, when I sit down to play a single player game, it's really got to be on my Xbox. I cannot play single player games on my PC. I don't know why. When I sit down to play a game on my PC, it has to be multiplayer. Yeah. This guy is still talking. Okay, so whatever, respect, fine. For it doesn't matter if it's the Oscars, the Emmys, the Game Awards, whatever. I don't care if you're I don't care if you're Kate Blanchett. I don't care if you're Tom Cruise. I don't give a shit how big your ego is. I don't give a shit who you think you are. You don't stand up and just suck the air out of the room. And I know you think that you got something important to say, and maybe what he's saying is incredibly important, and I feel I'm an asshole right now. I have it muted, which is probably the case. But come on, man. The story is just fantastic, like insanely good. Really just a story of a father and son trying to survive. All right, maybe after I beat... what's the latest one called, Sean? What is the God of War? Is it the Ragnarok one? Yeah, okay, November. All right. Xbox. Let's see. Maybe after I play Cyberpunk, I'll play that. Oh, it's not on the Xbox. It's on the PlayStation. Is it on the PC? Let's see. Okay. It is not... Is it? Is it on the PC? No, it's not. Not yet. Okay. Well, I'll probably never play it then unless it comes to the PC or the Xbox. Oh, he's off stage now. Oh well. A buddy of mine is in a snowboard flick called Space Cadet. You should check it out, HG. Let me check this out. Space Cadet movie. 2013. Florida party girl Roberts turned out the only hope. Wait, did I see this on Amazon? It has Emma Roberts in it. Oh no, it's new. It's new. Okay. Yeah, I saw something about this. Oh, it's on YouTube. Wait, this is okay, maybe that's not what I'm thinking of then. Space Cadet movie. YouTube. Oh, I see it. There's a teaser. I see the teaser trailer. I'll pull it up. I'll watch this teaser later. Nice. I was about to start Tales of the Jedi last night, Greg. I stayed up a little later last night because it was my night off. I just got so tired. I wanted something easy to watch. And I turned on my Xbox because my headphones only work with my Xbox. And I was sitting on the couch, and then it said I needed to update Disney Plus, and I tried to do it, and it said it could not update Disney Plus. So I was not able to watch it. I didn't want to deal with it, and I just went to bed. I have not watched it yet. Perfect time to play it, Cisco. I bet you can get it for dirt cheap right now. I bet you can get it for dirt cheap. It's a great Star Wars game, man. Jedi Fallen Order. Let's see how much it is. Right now on the PlayStation, it's $20 at Walmart. The Xbox. Oh wow, the digital version. The digital version. Let me just double check this. Wow. Okay. The digital version of Fallen Order on the Xbox is $6. Yeah, $6. The deluxe edition is $7.50. So, perfect time to play it, man. It's a great game. I don't know, Mark. I'm not sure. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna close this out. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play a little Battlefront. Is that all right? Wait, what? I just opened Origin and it says the EA app is your new home for PC gaming. Now's the time to upgrade. Install the EA app and log in with your EA account to find all your games waiting for you. So I have to install the EA app. It figures, right, man? As soon as I, like, the night that I decided just now to play Battlefront is the night that Origin apparently is no more and the EA app is now a thing. That figures. I guess I'll download it. I wonder if it'll take a while. That's what I should do, Toby. Toby says, finishing my second playthrough of Fallen Order right now, and it's still as much fun as the first time. I should do a second playthrough of Fallen Order and do it on a live stream. That'd be a good time. Start yelling at me in the chat if Fallen or Jedi Survivor is being shown, so I can pull it up. Probably won't happen while I'm streaming, but if it does, let me know. No, I don't play it on the hard. Fallen Order? No way. On the hardest difficulty, man, I'm not very good at video games. I play them on the easiest. Okay, let's see. My collection, installed games, Battlefront 2. Alright, that was easier than I thought. So let me fire up Battlefront here. I'll pause the music. And we'll get the ball rolling on a little Battlefront tonight. I think, if it's launching. I hit play. Is it launching? Are you launching Battlefront? There we go. Alright, so the EA app is now a thing. Let me fix the chat here. Can you tell that I'm a sleepy boy? All right, cool. There we go. Yub nub right back at ya. About 600 Ewoks. Do I read Star Wars books? Keats asked. Yeah, I mean, I haven't read one in a long time. I haven't read nearly as many as a lot of you guys have. Of the modern Star Wars books, I've read Last Shot. I read Thrawn. I read the Ahsoka novel. I read, what else? I'll do Blast. I read Bloodline, which was my favorite. I loved Bloodline. That's a great book. I own Master and Apprentice. I own the first one that came out right before The Force Awakens came out. I can't remember what it's called. I think it was written by Chuck Wendig. I read, or I own a bunch of other ones that I just haven't read them. I bought them when they were like massively on sale on my Kindle. Yeah. No, what's up, Uniqueness? No, Blast is like my favorite mode in this game. I like Strike and Extraction as well, but I have a hell of a time finding a match for. I mean, maybe it's better nowadays, but yeah. Yeah, Stuart, it takes a lot for me to get into a Star Wars book. It has to hook me. I have to, I guess the best way to describe it is I have to be like majorly in the mood for a Star Wars book. If I read a Star Wars book, I cannot read another Star Wars book like back to back. I can't do that. I have to give it some time. No, it's only 2-on-2. All right, you're seeing a 2-on-2 match. Two on two, and the other team appears to be way better. But maybe the tides will turn here now that old HelloGreedo. Oh, I got a little Ewok with me. Hey, buddy. Is that you about 600 Ewoks? Let's get it. Here we go. Splash. Damn. Maybe I should join a different game. No, I'm going to be a team player. I'm going to help this dude. Damn. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that webcam up. That's the new house. That's the one at the new house. That is footage of me that I used when I was playing Squadrons. What ability is that guy using? No way! Where's my teammate? Get him, get him! There we go. Alright, big guy. Alright, big daddy. Fill throttle. Let's do it. You got your bazooka. Let's get him. They're gonna be up on a thing again, I'm sure. Alright, Phil. It's you and me, Phil. Is that his name? Yeah, Phil. Nice, Phil. Is he teabagging him? What's he doing? Damn! Minato Namikaze. Oops. There we go. Minato Namikaze, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this evening. I greatly appreciate that. Minato says, you have to read Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. I agree. That is my #1 Star Wars book that I want to read right now. One sec, man. Damn. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Nice. Yeah. Minato, that is the #1 Star Wars book that I want to read right now. I actually own the audiobook. I bought it on Google Play because I had like a bunch of... I don't know. Do you guys have the Google Rewards app? There's this app that you can download, and it'll ask you some questions. This just sucks. I'm gonna find an extraction match. You can it'll ask you questions, and then it's like polls basically. They're taking data from you. They're trying to... I don't know what they're doing. They ask you like, would you click on this search result, or in the past 24 hours have you been to this location? I guess they're trying to improve their maps and their search engine, or I don't know. But when you answer the questions, it'll give you like 40 cents, 50 cents, 10 cents here and there, depending on the length of it. It never takes more than like 30 seconds to do. And you accumulate Google Play points, and then you can spend them. So I've bought like, I bought Lost Stars on audiobook. I've never listened to it. I bought Roller Coaster Tycoon the other day on my Google Chromebook, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, it is the #1. I'm not going to listen to it on an audiobook just because I thought that I would listen to audiobooks on my commute. My commute's like 45 minutes. I never do. I listen to podcasts. I listen to music. The time that I read is when I lay in my rack at the fire station, and like I go to bed around 10 o'clock, and I'll lay there and read a couple chapters of a book and then just pass out. So that's what I need to do. I need to buy it on my Kindle and then read a couple chapters a night at the fire station and do it that way. Nice. Oh, well, it's still 3-on-2. Where is everybody? Are they watching those super fun, cool game awards? Is that what they're doing? Ah, ouchies. Anyway, I appreciate that, Minato. And yeah, tonight I'm gonna look and see how much it is on my Kindle, and
the package has been recovered by Republic forces.
I'll pick it up if I can. Got him. That was a lucky shot. Right behind you, Jordy rules. Jordy rules. Obtain clone DNA samples. Jordy has the clone DNA samples. Oh, I just walked into death. 3-on-2, man. Alright, where are they? Where's the bad guys? Are they this way? Oh, they're over here. No! I didn't even see him. Here we go. This is death. Nice.
We have extracted a package. Move to acquire another.
Yeah, I saw that Stuart. I saw that the trailer was released. I didn't watch it, and the reason I didn't watch the trailer is because I never watched the Bad Batch. I never watched any of the Bad Batch. Not because I didn't want to, just because time. Don't have much time to watch stuff on my own. If I do have time to watch something, it's usually with my wife on the couch, and we both watch something that we want to watch, you know. And she doesn't. She wouldn't sit there and watch the Bad Batch. Yeah. No way, that didn't get him. No! 75-minute movie? No, I don't think so. I don't think I did. Oh, Ryan Johnson's on the Game Awards? Right now? Nice. What's he talking about? Luckily, I got a good player on my team. But he doesn't. He doesn't have one on his team. Oh, I just keep getting chewed up. Oh, you got COVID? Who is that? H. Young. That's a bummer, man. I had COVID back in June. Yeah, I had COVID back in June. Oh, he got it. Alright, lead the way, buddy. I didn't get it that bad. I'm vaccinated, and I just I got it, and I got 5 days off of work, and damn, man, from behind, from the front, and yeah, isolated for 5 days in our bedroom, and then thinking that my wife and my kid wouldn't get it, and on the 5th day they tested positive, so like my isolation was just completely pointless. Can I not jump up there as a regular grunt? But during my quarantine, I did beat Red Dead Redemption 2, so I guess that's the one positive that came out of it. I never had it bad. Like, I didn't get it bad at all. Buying some time, buying some time. Boom! Oh. I'm about to bail on this match, too. The last match was 2-on-2. This is 3-on-2. Wait, it's 3-on-3 now. Exciting. Alright, now I think we're all together. No, we're not.
They secured the package. We'll have to start over. Grenade out.
Damn.
We must resecure the package.
Let's try Blast again. Ugh. Actually, you know what? I got 10 minutes. Let's just hang out. Hang out, listen to some tunes, shoot the shit. What do you say? Cool with you? Cool with me. There we go. Are the larger game modes still playable with how small the lobbies likely are? I'm sure that's where the majority of the population goes when they play Battlefront. They're fun, but for me, I like the smaller game modes. I prefer Strike or Extraction or Blast. It's kind of like how Battlefront 2015 was for me, too. I liked Cargo. Cargo was my favorite favorite game mode. Yeah, when I got COVID, I just literally had a runny nose for a day. I never... I think I took my temperature, I had like a 100 like on the dot fever, but that literally lasted like a couple hours, and then a couple hours later I I didn't have a fever. It's funny, the day that I tested positive, the day I had a runny nose, and the day that I had that minor fever was the same day that I did down firefighter training. We were we were doing going through like a big structure and basically smoked out an entire building. Full gear, full pack, on air, and we had to find a downed firefighter, me and my partner, and this is a training evolution, and we had to get him. He was like downstairs, we had to get him upstairs. He was like basically in a basement, and we had to get him upstairs and out of the building, and so I did that with COVID, not knowing that I had COVID until I got home that night. Like, again, I didn't really get it bad at all. And, people got it obviously way worse than I did, but I was able to do that. Never feeling shitty. But yeah. Yeah, I saw some of the pictures, Justin, from the Acolyte set. Just some pictures of some characters and stuff like that from what I saw. Yeah, I'm very interested in the Acolyte just because, I've said this before, the Acolyte is kind of one of the projects that I'm most excited for just because it as far as we know, it doesn't feature any characters that we're familiar with. Every other Star Wars project, like the title of the show is someone's name. Kenobi, Boba Fett, Ahsoka, Lando, if that's still happening, Andor. But then you have the Acolyte. It's the project that I'm most excited for just because it's the one that's the most mysterious. We don't know what it's going to be about, who's going to be in it, So, and I like new stuff. I don't care to see the same characters over and over and over again. I'm not that kind of Star Wars fan. I want new stuff. So the Acolyte has my hopes pretty high. In terms of introducing those new elements that that I'm looking for, Oh, good luck on that last mission, Fallen Order there, Toby. Have fun, man. It's a great game. I'll do another playthrough. I'll do a playthrough of Fallen Order soon on a live stream. Well, uniqueness, Andor does tie into the overall saga, but it's not in your I mean, we have the Death Star. We know that it ties into Rogue One. There's familiar faces, Mon Mothma, but it doesn't feel so in your face with these connections, these familiar faces, these, it's unique in its storytelling, in its direction. So yeah, it despite, you can have all these connections, you can have all these familiar faces, but at the same time, you can do it tastefully, Oh, I didn't intend for the pun there. Plans for the holidays. What's up, AGR? My parents are out of town visiting my sister and her family. And my wife's family is going to be gone too. So it's just going to be me and my wife and my daughter, which will be nice, you know, being able to hang out at the house and just the three of us. But I have to work on Christmas Eve. But I have Christmas Day and the day after Christmas off. So I'll be getting home from the fire station at like 7:30 in the morning on Christmas morning. So it won't be too bad. But yeah, man, nice relaxing day with some Bloody Marys in the morning, opening gifts. Pretty solid. Yeah, I'd like to see that as well, Uniqueness. Now, I mean, not even necessarily to have Plagueis or Yoda or those characters in it, but I think it would be a lot of fun to go way back in time in the Star Wars timeline to completely unexplored eras. And, you know, I've said this before, but I think it'd be kind of a cool idea. And maybe it would be kind of a mystery killer. Or maybe they could do it in a really fun way. But you could go so far back in time into the Star Wars timeline where people first discovered the Force, you know. First discovered that you could harness this energy and do your bidding with it. You know, it'd be kind of neat to see the first discovery of the Force. I mean, you could even see factions splintering off. People that would want to harness it for their own gain. People who would want to democratize it and tell the galaxy about this possibility. People who would want to keep it secret and safe and hidden because, you know, fearing it would fall into the wrong hands. I think something like that would be really neat. But yeah. All right, guys, that was an hour. I don't know what the hell this stream was. We started by watching the Game Awards together, kind of. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Half of it, that one guy was giving a speech. I didn't listen. I couldn't hear it because I had it muted. And then I played like 15 minutes of Battlefront. And now we've been hanging out for like 15 minutes shooting the shit. This was all over the place. It was a little chaotic, but I like it that way. Alright, guys, I got a jet. So, I gotta work tomorrow. Don't know if I'll do a stream this weekend. We'll see. If I do, it'll be on Sunday. But, alright, guys. Thanks to everybody who supported the channel. Caleb, the Pinkman, and Minato. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. So, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya!